Guys, we're back again with America, Land of the Slaves. We're going to continue on with corrupt media, and in this particular video, I actually kind of respect this reporter, not reporter, but news broadcaster, because he didn't do it as bad as Bill O'Reilly did. That when I showed you guys Bill O'Reilly, he didn't do Jesse Ventura as bad as Bill O'Reilly did, but did the other guy. But he does do what typical news reporters, news broadcasters do, and that's why I want to show it, which is question pretty much without even letting the information sink in all the way. They question people's points of views that are not what what they say normal society believes in. So I just like for you guys to see this so you could kind of get another idea of how the media does us when we're spreading truth. But I thought this was a really cool video, so take a look.
Outspoken conspiracy theorist, the former Minnesota Governor Jesse Ventura is with us today. He's the author of the new book, 63 Documents the Government Doesn't Want You to Read. He's here to talk about the book, 9/11, Gitmo, Donald Trump, and whatever else we get to, whatever we can cover. Governor, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Eric. Always a pleasure.
Can I start with the 9/11 stuff? You and I,
sure.
we went at it a couple of months ago, and
yeah, sure.
Got a lot of emails. A lot of your followers emailed me and said, "What are you talking about, bowling? Don't you know 9/11 was an inside job?" I said, "You're out of your mind, you guys. Inside job. Tell me why. Explain to me why."
Well, no, let's talk about my book and the documents in the book. We uncover the document that shows clearly there was a stand down for all of our planes to defend our country. We cover the documents that show there was insider trading going on before 9/11, and we cover a few different things on 9/11. This isn't conspiracy stuff. We also cover the wait.
Are people need to know? Are you saying that?
Look, see, here he goes. He's about to start cutting him off again. He didn't even let Jesse Ventura get through his whole entire comment, man. Come on now. But Jesse has been on news, on mainstream news so many times that he knows how to crack through this stuff. Actually, towards the end of this video, you're going to see that it sounds like the guy's almost crying because Jesse Ventura just continues on with the truth, and the guy cannot hurt Jesse and cause him not to continue on with his message. But it's going to get good.
The planes didn't fly into the building, or that our government knew they were going to fly into the building?
They either participated or the biggest buffoons that ever ran our country. It's one or the other.
Well, why is it that no one ever thought of storming a cockpit with a box cutter and threatening a pilot? I mean, just no one that had ever done that before. Is that outlandish?
Well, let's go to document 47, where the government talks about Building 7 and admits it went down in free fall. Well, free fall means it was demoed. That's just another word because it defies physics. The only way a building can fall in free fall is to remove all resistance.
Governor, I was there.
And so therefore,
I watched the plane fly into the building. The second plane.
No, Building 7 didn't have a plane.
Allow me to finish. I watched the buildings burn.
Oh, let me stop real quick because Jesse Ventura said a really good point. Building 7 did not have a plane crash into it. Okay. And most people think that the reason why Building 7 fell down was because of the shock wave that was created when the other two buildings fell. But that's just, it's physically impossible for that to happen, for the building to fall free fall, which means it just straight dropped from standing to straight towards the ground. It didn't fall over. It didn't tip over. It didn't necessarily break apart. I guess you could say just collapsed, falling straight down, like normal buildings look when they are being demoed. So we'll continue.
For 104 minutes. I watched them come down, Governor, and I waited, and we waited, and everyone wanted to know what was going to happen with Building 7. Everyone down there, we were all down there wondering, is 7 coming down? There was a rumor that the Brooks Brothers building was going to come down too. If you know anything about the World Trade Center, underneath the World Trade Center was cavernous. It was a mall. You could walk literally between all the buildings. So when the pile came down, it took the structural integrity out of the bottom of 7 and Brooks Brothers, and the other one, it escapes me right now.
It still wouldn't fall free fall. Because that defies physics. Free fall means it's like it fell as fast as me jumping out of an airplane before I pull my chute.
Of course
no
you would
resistance.
fall the same rate as a bowling ball out of the airplane or
then
you're arguing.
you're arguing.
But that's not what he's saying. He's not saying that the building fell at the same rate you would fall out of the plane. He's saying that how you would just be pulled straight to the earth because of gravity, that's the same thing that would happen to the building. So if the bottom of the building was blown out, which is what they do when they do a controlled demolition, the rest of the building is going to fall straight down because it has no support under it. And it has nothing that's affecting it from the outside, so it doesn't have no force that's blasting it to the right or to the left so that it could tip over. It just would fall straight down, and that's exactly what physics says would happen, and that's what happens. But this guy, this news broadcaster, he either really doesn't want to believe this. I mean, you kind of see it towards the end that he really doesn't want to believe this stuff, so he's like making up all kinds of excuses in his head. But he's also doing exactly what he's supposed to do as his job. He's supposed to make the person watching this question what Jesse Ventura is saying, and not just pretty much accept it with their own reasoning as truth, or have more of a reason to go look it up. He doesn't want people to do that. So just so you know.
Against physics, my friend, and you can't do it.
Listen, I've heard you say that you think that there's no chance for steel to melt with jet fuel because it's so close to kerosene's burning.
It takes 3,000 degrees to turn steel into liquid.
3,000. To melt it, but you don't have to turn it into...
Eric.
It doesn't have to turn
it's
into
called a
liquid
false flag
to
operation.
Have it fall.
But it's not turning into liquid. That's the thing. It's melting. It's and actually when the metal melts, it is a form of liquid. Until it cools off, then it is not liquid anymore. It's back to being hot. But in order for it to bend like that, it has to turn into a form of a liquid. So this guy really just doesn't know what he's talking about. I mean, really, it's clear.
It's like the Gulf of Tonkin incident, when they told us we were attacked and they put us into the Vietnam War, and lo and behold, it was a lie. It never happened.
What's the theory, Governor? Why would
the
George
government
Bush,
is a theory?
Why would George Bush allow
go ask them
3,000 people to die?
Go ask them.
Well,
why would they allow? Why would they allow 58,000 of us to die in Vietnam?
I'm not asking you. I'm asking you.
So the guy says, I'm not asking you that. So he doesn't even want to hear what Jesse Ventura just said. Jesse Ventura just said, why would we allow 58,000 or 56,000, whichever it was, people die in Vietnam? Why would we send all the people that we've sent into the wars? If we really were that caring about our citizens and our people and their lives, we wouldn't be sending them to these wars that we've sent them to. And this is the kind of arguments that Fox will use, because why? The normal person that's watching this won't catch this. They don't know any different. They don't understand. They've been so brainwashed through this media that they can't even think for themselves to know that just doesn't even make any sense right there, you know. But here we go.
About this incident.
You don't want to talk about other,
no, I don't.
other false
this
flaggers.
is about 9/11, which I'm very near and dear to, very close. So I lost a lot of friends there. I want to know why you think my government would allow something like that to happen. Have policemen, firemen, traitors, moms, dads, Muslims. Why would they allow that to happen? For what reason? What's the motive?
Money.
I need more than money. Give me more. What do you mean money?
Give me more than money? Like, really, guys? Give me more than money. I mean, that's pretty much what it comes down to. I mean, do you want us to say they're blood-sucking, evil, don't care about nothing but themselves and being on top? I mean, we're trying to be as nice about this as we can. I think saying that they did it for money is a lot nicer than just giving the absolute truth. What these motherfuckers are evil, as we have mass proof for that one. But we're not going to go there. But I think Jesse Ventura is giving them good looks by saying money caused them to do this.
Wars. All wars, almost every war started with a false flag operation. Look at history, read it, or you're doomed to repeat it.
Okay, so let me ask you this: where's Obama on this? He's leaving Gitmo open.
Yeah, I'm angry. The trial should be open so I can have my questions answered, and then I can agree with you.
So is Obama in on this conspiracy too?
No, come on.
Well, I want to know.
You guys this book is based on government documents. That's what's in this book.
My question is this,
No. Let's talk about my book. These are all government documents that we have discovered. We have printed them as a whole. The people can read the book, read the documents, and come to their own conclusion. And it covers a whole lot more than just 9/11.
Are they secret documents?
No, they're all in the public forum.
So
They're all
what are they
there.
hiding then?
Well-
you're compiling them.
Yeah, because you guys won't. You ever bring up? See, that's how come the mainstream media
Here's my
won't touch
question.
any of
Here's
this
my
stuff.
question.
Now he just cut him off again instead of letting him give him a little bit more about what's in the book, right? He's telling him that this is just, I mean, this is just out in public, domain. Anybody could get this information, but people don't. Why? Because they're watching the news, waiting for the news to tell them that something is wrong. And if the news is not telling them something is wrong, they're not going to ever go look for the evidence that shows this, right? So, I mean, I hope you're really getting this now. I hope this is just as clear as it could be now, to you.
If you're right that this was a big conspiracy by the Bush administration to get us into a war over money.
And so emotional he is.
Why wouldn't Obama close Gitmo to bring all those conspirators here and have all the information that you want?
That's a great question. It kind of shows that the president don't really run the country, does he? The thing was change we can believe in. He was going to shut down Gitmo. He's going to get us out of the wars. Gitmo's still there, and now we're in another war.
Right.
Maybe the fourth coming up. It tells me clearly that presidents get in there, and it's really the Federal Reserve that runs the country, because if you control the money, you run the operation. Who runs our money? The Federal Reserve.
Before we tie this up, are you going to run for president?
I didn't say I was running for president. What I stated was that if Congressman Ron Paul, whom I dedicated this book to, if he would quit the Republicans and run as an independent, I said I would give serious consideration to joining him.
As a VP candidate on the Paul ticket, on a third-party ticket.
Yeah, or we'd flip a coin. One of us would go for president, the other would go for VP, who knows. But Ron Paul is my man. He's
a good man. He's a good man. I'm not sure if he, this 9/11 theory, this truth stuff, maybe a little bit of a
the government's
tough thing for him to run on.
Why haven't we indicted anyone?
Because they're enemy combatants.
They don't belong to an army. It's like not indicting a Hell's Angel.
Are we fighting Al Qaeda, or are we fighting the Taliban?
It's like indicting a Hell's Angel. They don't belong to a country. They belong to a gang. Like the Hells Angels, for example.
Al Qaeda is a gang. It is not an army of a country.
We probably both had a lot of friends who died in various places.
Don't bring that up to me. Don't bring that up to me. I talk facts.
They may not call themselves an army, but my friend, they're an army.
Well, so are the Hells Angels then, aren't they?
Well, I'm not sure.
Oh, really? That's different.
We're going to have to leave it right there.
So you get it, guys. I hope you got that. I hope you really are starting to see. I hope your eyes are opening up. That's why I am doing this alternative media series, because I just want people to see what we see, so you can stop calling us quacks and just start looking at the truth and enlighten yourself and make your life a lot better. There's a lot of stuff being put through these programs, and it affects you when you're not consciously paying attention to it. That's why it's called a television program. It programs your mind to see reality a certain way, or believe in reality a certain way. Don't believe us? Go look up the psychology experiments. I mean, there's many of them that proves this stuff, you guys. Come on now. I would love for you guys to share this with everybody that you can, so we can wake up as many people as we need to, because this is not right. And this is a great message that Jesse Ventura was giving out. He was basically letting people know. I mean, go look it up. Go look up 9/11. 9/11 was a false flag, and many people have kind of proven it already, without the government even letting them go in and look at stuff the right way, investigate the right way. So I'll let you go with that, and hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and hope you continue to watch. Again, this is America, Land of the Slaves. See you guys again.